everybody. Welcome to the swamp. Please welcome my guest, Miss Teri Lee, pure visionary psychic medium. Did I say that right?
You did indeed, and thank you,
Okay.
Sherry. I am
Sure.
so delighted to be in the swamp.
Oh, thank you.
Digging it.
I promise no gators today.
All right.
But I've been watching Teri for the longest time, along with Jean and Joan, and I actually did a practice session with Joan once. I think it was something Danny was doing. Danny,
Oh, uh-huh.
Bathrobe Tarot. He was doing some kind of a shaman type class one weekend. It was like a one day only type thing, and I jumped in to join in, and Joan and I got paired up. And
Nice.
wow, she knocked my socks off. It was like,
Yeah.
holy moly, man. I was so intimidated.
She's very good.
I was like, whoa, I'm not even at that level. So
Aw.
I'm like, that's
Danny's
okay.
a good teacher. I took a shaman class from him and Medium Kim.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
taken
very
several.
good class.
I've taken several from Danny. One was with Kim, and Kim and Danny together, and then a couple were just Danny. Um, yeah, I like the way he teaches. I like his approach, his attitude. He just makes me laugh. He's funny.
Yes.
I think a lot of us fell in love with his hair as we watched it grow longer and longer. And but he's a nice guy. So
Yes, he is. Beautiful soul. And aren't we lucky that we have these beautiful people in our community who are willing to teach, and we share with each other
absolutely.
and we grow together. It's very
Yeah, I mean, there have been things that that as I've slowly had things start waking back up inside of me and kind
yes.
of relearning, it's nice to know I can shoot somebody an email or a text and say, okay, this is happening. What do I do? And they
Yeah.
kind of talk me through it. When
Mhm.
the mediumship stuff first started kind of to wake up, I was on Jean's channel and I was like, I can't control this. It's either like a full on marching band hit me or it's crickets. I don't hear anything. She's like,
Mhm.
you gotta control the flap. And I'm going, what the hell is the flap? It was just the way she described it, kind of her process. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize I could do that.
Yeah.
So, you learn as I watch and listen to others, and I pick up little things that they do. And some
Mhm.
things work for me and some things don't. And that's okay
Right.
too. So,
Yeah,
and,
it's very, it's an individual experience, and yet at the
very
same
much so.
time, someone can well, I believe that we're brought together by spirit to help each other,
Absolutely.
encourage it, and teach each other, but then we don't all do things the same way, and I love that. I love that we
Yeah,
get to
that's
be
that's what I
ourselves.
like about the diversity. Because I know when I first started my channel and several people, other people that were wanting to do a channel were like, oh yeah, but I'm nowhere as good as these other people. I said, well, neither am I. I said, but you might, click with someone who's watching where they don't. So
That's
I said,
correct.
even if
Yeah.
you only have 10 subscribers ever in your entire life, that's
Mhm.
10 people that you're reaching,
That's
that
right. That's what it's all about.
and I
That
said, so
is what
it
it's
doesn't
all
really
about.
matter. And so that's what I just enjoy it. That's why I like to do the parties. It's
Oh, yeah.
Mel Dore has named me the psychic party girl.
That's great.
He says, you're the one to contact when we want a party. So I said, okay. Um, I
That's a
just
good
enjoy
title.
it. I like putting readers together that know of each other,
Mhm.
maybe have watched each other, but have never technically met each other, you
Right.
know?
Mhm.
And so when you have a party situation, I can kind of throw them together in the panel and they're like, oh, that's who you are. Okay. Yeah, I listen to you.
Very nice.
And so, and
Yeah.
then, you watch them being able to kind of branch out. Next thing you know, these two are reading together and those two are doing
Mhm.
something together. And so I get a big kick out of that. And feels
Good
like
for
I'm
you.
spreading the wealth almost.
Yes, you are.
Is how it makes me feel, it's like, okay, everybody's, enjoying. I know I've had a lot of people say, oh, thank you so much. I got to meet so and so, and I never thought I'd meet
Mhm.
them. How did you get to know them? I said, well, with a lot of people, it was working up the nerve to email and say, Will you do a collab with me?
Well, that's a special gift, Sherry, to make people feel comfortable enough to trust you and join together with other people, and it's a real gift that you have. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. I work on it. So, are there any particular topics that you steer clear of that you
Oh,
prefer not to read on?
I can politics is a sticky one for me because
Okay, we'll
I
still
can
clear
read
that.
general areas, but, I like to stay in the positive.
There you
So,
go.
yeah.
Well,
Uh,
it's like I have certain people I read with for certain shows, and that's all we
yes.
do is strictly political.
Mhm,
And that's cool. I like that because then I
mhm.
can just focus on one thing. And then other shows, I do more of the personal. And I
Yes.
like that because, again, that gives me one particular focus. I know what I'm kind of leading into with that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so you don't have somebody that's really wanting to read or hear political questions sitting in a show that's all personal stuff, or vice
Mhm.
versa. It kind of lets
Right,
them know what they're gonna get when they come in.
right. And then
Um,
again, that's all of our, individual unique ways of reading. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. We all have our different ways of doing things. So I know
There's lots of good political readers out there, and I love to watch the shows, and I love to listen,
oh yeah,
and they're
oh
very
yeah,
good.
myself. I get a kick out of them. Some of them are funny as all get out.
Mhm.
Some of them can be a little depressing. It's like, okay, guys, come on, liven it up. You're making me down right now. I don't want to be down. Um,
Oh, yeah. I love getting out there. I love, questions about unusual experiences that people have had, that kind of stuff. I
yeah.
just love that. I love reading pets. I love, mediumship, of course, and I love
I know
reading
you
energy.
read
I'm
pets
really
too. Oh,
working on
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, let's see. We've got a handful of people here in the chat. We've got an Ann. Hi,
Yeah.
Ann.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Steve, Laura, Samantha, Paula, Jamie. Some of these are new names for me, so welcome.
Great.
Welcome to the madness. Let's see.
Hypnicity. Yeah.
Lottie, Leah, Mo. I like Mo. That's cool. Fatima. Fatima's on everybody's show. I see her all the
Isn't
time.
she a
Um,
doll? She is
in
everywhere.
Hypnocity, she is something else. I just adore her.
Oh, yes, of
And
course. We love
she
hypnicity.
is real sweet. All right, I'm gonna go back up here and star a few. Looks like
Okay.
we got several mediumship questions, so
Okay.
I will try to get that flap to open and get an answer. If not, I'll just pull a card. Um,
Yes,
and
yes.
we'll let Terry do the work. Oh goodness. So let's see.
Yeah, many times, if I'm reading, sometimes the guys will direct me to go to the cards, so, cards are a
Exactly.
beautiful tool
Yeah.
to have available to us.
Or I'll have a deck out and I'll be shuffling and I'll just hear 'em, wrong deck.
Uh-huh,
Or
yes.
wrong cards. Go get
Yeah.
the other one. And I'm looking, going, okay, which one? I
You
got too
you
many.
feel led. I have, right to my right, all kinds of, oracle card decks and tarot decks, and I just let them bring one to my attention, and that's the one I read
Yeah,
from.
that's it. I just kind of hold my hand over him. He's like, okay, just tell me when. Yeah, because I really like oracle cards.
I do too.
It's like I do the tarot cards, but I really resonate with oracle cards.
Yeah.
When I won my first oracle card deck from Allie, actually. She was having a giveaway, and
Oh,
I won an oracle deck from her. And it was like from the minute I got that deck, it was like, this is it.
yeah.
It just felt
They're
right.
very, very
And
powerful. Very powerful.
very
Yeah.
much so. Okay, Anne would like to know if she could have a reading from her guides. Is
Okay.
there a particular avenue you want us to go down, or just overall, just a general what's today? Um,
I'm gonna start tuning in,
you
and we're
start
watching
tuning
the
in, and
live
I'm going to grab
if
some
you wanna
cards.
comment.
And see.
Well, and your guides are bringing through that deep, deep pink, tender love for you. Just fills my whole third eye view. They're telling me that you're having a very a deep experience this holiday season. They're telling me that you're noticing the joy more. You're feeling freer. They're saying they're very, very happy for you for this, Anne. They're also telling me that your interactions and love and care for people, they're watching this. They're very happy for you. I'm feeling like there's someone in particular that you have cared for, paid attention to, did something special for, that they're saying it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And okay, so I'm going to go to the cards. Sherry, if you want to go ahead with yours, I'm going to do some three card pull on tarot. I think you're muted.
I was shuffling and I mute and then I forget to unmute. I'm pulling from the Healing Waters Oracle deck.
Oh, I love that.
I really like this deck. And what I pulled was the Water Carrier. Let's see if you can see it.
I
there.
love that one.
Isn't that a
Yes.
pretty picture?
Yes.
Love the artwork on this deck. It says what really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Let's see here. It talks about when we look into the future, we can see that without water, there could be no life on Earth. And without water, humanity cannot survive.
Yeah.
This is a card about getting your priorities right and focusing on what really truly matters. So it's real easy to get swept up into day-to-day living, your job, your boss, your family, your spouse, your pets, your car, whatever. But it's very important to take that little bit of time every day to just focus in on spirit. Some people are big meditators. I personally have issues with it because my brain won't shut up. I've gone to using guided meditations, which really help. There's several readers we have in the community that do some marvelous
Yes.
guided meditations. So I would definitely suggest checking them out. But just taking that little bit of time every day, even if it's only 5 minutes, to just kind of unplug from everyone and just kind of be still and listen. And you'd be amazed at what spirit will say to you. It truly astonishes me what comes across to me sometimes. It's like, wow, okay. I wasn't expecting that message. So
Yeah. Well, Anne, it always amazes me how the guides will speak through me to whoever I'm reading for and then direct me to the cards, and the cards just match right up to it. It's like, gives me chills. So I drew 3 cards. The first one was the Hierophant. Higher teachings, just like what they are describing, that you are reaching a higher level of vibration and that you are sending that vibration out to those around you and others. And then the Sun card. Ooh, girl, that's a beautiful card. And it means happiness and satisfaction. But in this reading, I also take it for you shining your light. You're shining your light and that higher vibration, and it's helping you. It's also helping everyone around you. And speaking of that, we had the 3 of Pentacles, which is joining with others. It's collaboration. It's expansion. And it's expansion. So congratulations. I feel the guides are giving you a huge hug and a pat on the back today. And happy holidays to you. Okay, Ann.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, next up we have Paula. Says, I feel my great grandmother is watching over me. Yes, she is. May I get some messages and advice from her to get me through the tough times?
Beautiful. Paula, can you type your great grandmother's name in? It does
What's the name?
make it go faster if I can call her forward. And that would be great. You're welcome, Anne. So I'm just going to kind of reshuffle my cards here.
Okay.
Paula, if you could just give us your
Anne says, thank
grandmother's
you both
name.
very much.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Well, I'm not seeing anything.
I don't know her name, she says.
Oh, don't know her name. All right, here we go. Paula's great grandmother. Great grandmother of Paula. Please come forward for us. I don't know, Paula, if you know anything about her. The first thing I feel is a very strong soul presence with me. This is a strong woman. This is a woman. This is a woman of both confidence and grace. She's stepping in and she's telling me, of course, of course I'm watching over her. She is not a small woman. She's a woman, a strong woman of stature, and she's got lovely eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. Okay. She's saying through me, I want to tell you how happy and honored I am that you have reached out to me. Of course, you feel me, and I have been very close to you. She's telling me that I've been with you through the times that were difficult for you. Some kind of recently, some kind of incident that caused you to have, she's saying sadness and sorrow. She said, I want you to know that I was with you there. I was holding you, loving you, caring for you. She says, I want you to know you're surrounded by many who support you, not just me. Many are around you and support you. And we are happy and joyful to be with you on this journey and watching you and seeing you. You're progressing, you're growing like a beautiful flower, like a beautiful rose. We see you and we surround you. Know that we're here. Speak out to us. Watch for signs. Listen for us because we are here with you. She's saying, I came through a lot of hard things myself, very hard, but that life is gone now and I'm at peace. And I want you to have the peace and joy that we know is available to you. Reach out and pull it into your heart, and we're with you. Ooh.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
That one gave me goosebumps too. Wow.
Well, I pulled two oracles for you, Paula. One from the seven energies of the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And the first one I pulled is called Beautiful Uncaging. And it says, it's the prison of guilt. We tend to lock our hearts up on guilt, on feeling guilt for things that maybe we are responsible for, but most likely are things that are beyond our control. But we will pull that into us, and we'll feel guilty, and we'll punish ourselves for it. And part of what that card is saying there is to uncage, unlock your heart, and don't just let it go and just love. And
Mm,
then the
beautiful.
other card I pulled was from the Healing Waters, and it's called the Sirens. Let's see, can you see that? There we go. And it
Yeah.
says, use your voice, expansion, and freedom. It says, this card is an invitation to own your gifts, to share your voice, and to surrender into the most expanded version of who you are.
Oh, I
Give
love that.
yourself to the music that plays within. We all
Oh,
have our own internal band that plays right along with us, and it's tuning into your music and then moving with it. That's what I
woo,
got for you. I got
Paula, what a
chills.
powerful message. And she's saying, yes, she was a strong woman. She had stature and beauty. And 2 months ago, you were heartbroken and crying over it. We're very sorry for that, Paula. Very sorry,
Absolutely.
but you know now she is there. You've been sensing it, and
Absolutely.
now you can call out to all of those who are supporting you. What a beautiful message, Paula.
Absolutely. I know I lost my mother just before COVID hit.
Oh, sorry.
And
So
after
sorry.
10 years of us taking care of her. And when COVID hit, we all got locked down, and I just kind of stumbled into this community. And it was, in a lot of ways, it was my salvation because I was not in a
Mhm.
good place.
Yeah.
Like so many people, there was a lot of pain, a lot of hurting going on. And
Yes.
it was
Mhm.
because of all the people, the ones in chat, the ones that read, the ones that just, you know, kind of hang out in the periphery, that just reached out and loved on me. And it
Mhm.
made a huge difference in my life. And as it started happening, all my gifts started roaring back to life, going, okay,
Yeah.
you've locked us in the closet long enough. It's time to open the door and let's get going.
Mhm.
So there's something that was pure heartache. It brought me to something that I was meant to
Yes.
do and didn't realize. And it's brought
Yes.
me pure joy. And
Oh,
in a lot of ways, I have my mom to thank for that, because it was the catalyst of her passing that
timing. Yeah.
pushed me to this
Oh,
endeavor. So I feel very
that's
fortunate.
beautiful, Sherry. That's beautiful. Wow.
Um,
All right.
okay,
Well, Paula, thank you for the honor of reading your beautiful great grandmother.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have Jamie. Can you please give me a message from my
Oh,
loved ones?
oh my goodness.
My goodness.
Oh, Jamie. Um, can you give us any names? And I'll start trying to
Well,
tune
back up and see if
in.
she maybe put anything.
Jamie Cook.
Um,
Or
she said, "Oh, here we go. Here's the rest of it." Uh,
okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Jamie. Well, so sorry for that.
that's
The
hard.
pain,
It's
the
hard enough
pain.
when one person passes, but
Yeah. Okay. And if you can give us any names, that's fine. And oh, Jennifer, Dawn, Tony, and Teresa. All right. All right.
Jennifer, Don, Tony, Tressa. That's what it looks like.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to mute so I can shuffle.
For Paula. Okay, I'm feeling a young lady with long brown hair. Oh, she's smiling and laughing. See if I can get her to tell me who she is. Observer Paula. Oh, Jamie. Oh, okay. All right. So this is a beautiful young woman with brown hair. Maybe you might have to help me as to what her name is. She is wearing. Okay. All right. She's wearing a blue t-shirt, like a pocket t-shirt, and she's wearing a pair of jeans and some cute tennis shoes. She's kind of she's very hip. She's very cool. She's really funny. She's kind of letting me know what her personality is. Jamie, does that sound like anybody that you're wanting to speak to? Let me know. If I'm wrong, Oh, she says that's her husband. What? That's my husband's name who passed. Okay. Okay. This is a girl that is here. This is a girl with brown hair. It's long. Blue t-shirt. This is a woman. Cute, funny. Okay. Oh, they both have long hair. Okay. See if I can figure this out. Who would be wearing a t-shirt and jeans? Maybe that'll help. They come through and they try to give me things that I can pass forward. Okay, brown hair is Tressa. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so standing behind her, there is a male coming through. Give me a minute. This is okay. I got two people here, two souls. They're laughing. They're both feel like they're having one on us. Okay, let's get this husband. Okay, he's got brown hair too, but it's darker. This male soul that's here, he is boy, it's hard. He's not really super tall. He's kind of maybe a little higher than medium. It's tough for me because I'm short and everything looks tall to me. But he's got, what is he trying to tell me? Did he die in an accident? I'm feeling something on this side of my body. Okay. It's this side of my body. Can you help me out here, Jamie? Or there was something, it's showing me something about, and this is my right side of the body. Okay. I'm not sure if
We need to see if she puts anything.
yeah, help me out here. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, there you go. He was in an accident. Okay, because I'm just oh, okay, we're through that part. That is your husband then, and Tressa. Oh man, am I whew, he's just I'm feeling all kinds of stuff from him right now. Hang on. All right. He wants me to tell you that that he just left. Boom, like that. That he left his body and he's saying, I sprung out of my body like a firework. He said, I want you to know I am well and happy, and I am in the most beautiful place. I am in the place where everything is possible at a moment of thought. You wouldn't believe it. He's very excited. That's why the emotions are coming through. I'm getting excitement and joy, but at the same time, this really deep, deep, deep pink compassion that he's feeling for you and what you've had to go through. He's very proud of you, he says. He's very proud of how strong you are. He's very proud of how brave you are. And he loves you so much. Oh, okay, let me. He wants you to tell everyone. He's saying, like, tell everyone there is no death. I am here. I am what you call the other side. It is your home. It is my home. It's where we all came from. And it's so amazing. He's just, he,
Wow.
he seems to be, he seems to be like the type of soul that even while he was on the planet in that lifetime, he's very joyful. He's very exuberant. He loved people. He loved those ones that he was close to. He just really had a deep and powerful love for everyone, and he wants everyone to know that he's watching over all of you. He says, "I see you all. I sneak up on you." He's funny. He sneaks up on you, and he's right there. And he's asking you to listen. He might whisper in your ear. He might show you something. Something will catch your attention. And that's him drawing you in so that you can feel that love and compassion that he has for you. It's more powerful here, he said. It's more powerful here, the love that I can give you. And he's saying that he wants you to keep that childlike hope and that playful nature that's yours. He wants you to feel that. He doesn't want you to lose that. Hang on to that. Hang on to that and share it with everyone. Wow. And while he was coming up, Tressa just kind of faded away. There you have it. Wow.
When you said shot off like a firework, because I was sitting here thinking, why am I seeing sparklers in my head?
Isn't that
And
amazing?
then you said firework, and I was like, oh, okay. So he was trying to get my attention as well. Wow, what a beautiful spirit.
Oh,
He just
yes.
really touched me.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, I pulled a couple of oracles for you. The first one was from the Oracle of the Seven Energies, and I pulled the Storyteller. And basically, what this card is telling you is that you are in control of your story, and you can amend and adjust that story when the time is right. Don't allow people to keep you in a box when you're ready to break out of that box, because it's your story. You write it. And then the next thing I pulled was from the Healing Waters, and it says cleansing. And it talks about releasing the old. It's kind of like having a tune up, like you give your car, an energetic tune up. New beginnings. Again, the emphasis on you write your story, you tell your story. And when it's time for a reboot, you reboot your story to fit where you are now. Don't allow others to keep you in the past or in an uncomfortable place. You have to be willing to move forward with what it is Spirit is telling you to do.
Beautiful.
That's what I'm getting for you.
That's where that beautiful trust he was talking about comes in, that childlike nature, that beautiful deep trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trust that you have guides and angels watching over you, and they're going to show you the way every step of the way. Just
That's
trust.
it.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Steve. Is there a message from my dad, Peter,
Problems we're having.
regarding my mother and the problems we're having with her?
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Steve is your, I'm trying to understand correctly. Steve is your brother?
Wait. Steve, okay, okay, he's wanting a message from his dad, Peter, about his
Trying to help my brother. You are trying to help your brother cope with her abuse. So you want to reach out to your dad, Peter, for advice in this situation. Is
right.
okay? I think we got it. Okay. And I guess I don't know what the Steve is. That must be your brother.
Steve is the name of the account's under, and it's
Oh,
Mickey who's talking to him.
Mickey, not Steve. Okay, thank you.
It
Okay.
took me a minute.
Oh, thanks. Peter. Okay. Okay. Okay, Mickey. His dad. I just saw your comment. It's a long story. Can you help me out and give me your mother's name? Because when I don't like to read for someone that's not here unless I have a name and I can call that energy in. And if you would help me out with that, that would be great.
Yeah.
I really do feel like
Jan.
Jan. Okay. Peter, can you help us out? Can you help us out? Okay, I've got a male soul here. He is, can you tell me, did he have, it's one of those strawberry kind of colors, you know, of hair, or maybe it was gray? I'm not sure what that is. Kind of a medium-sized soul that he's presenting himself as you know, not a big man, but he's okay, yeah. Is he, he's saying hefty. I don't know why he wants me to use that word, but he's saying hefty. Can you help me on that, Mickey? Can you validate that? That's the soul I'm feeling stepping up to me right now. I'll just keep reading and you
His
validate.
hair was graying, was dark, and he was short.
Great. Okay. All right. So, but was he hefty? It could be gray hair I'm seeing, but I wasn't seeing dark. So let me just, we'll start again. Help me out, Peter. Okay, that's not him. Did he, was he like an outdoorsman? Or like a rancher, farmer, outdoorsman? I'm seeing an outdoorsy personality. Did he fish? I'm s I'm asking him to help me, and he's just kinda throwing stuff at me. I'm standing with the fishing pole now, smiling, outside, like to be outside. I just wanna make sure, because sometimes, you know, souls come through and they either push their way to the front or, hang back, and I just kinda have to have that validation. Okay, let's go back in.
He loved golf,
Oh,
lawnmowers.
okay. Indoors. Okay. This is not the soul I need. Okay. Let me just ask this soul to step back and don't tell me anymore. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Peter. Peter who loved golf. Okay. Okay. So I do have another soul stepping up now, and I think I've got the right one. I'm going to ask him for some other validations for you. Feeling very social, very, had a lot of friends, easy to love, easy to like. Um, he's talking about playing games. I don't know what that is. Hang on. He's saying playing games, playing games. He's saying that there's a lot of games happening. Mm. These games are based in fear. These these tricks of the mind are based in fear. There's a um, I'm seeing someone in chains, someone trapped in a way of thinking and behaving that is almost and now I'm seeing a blindfold. So I believe he's talking about your mom. Games that are based in fear. I'm seeing chains and a blindfold, like she's almost she can't see or feel what everybody else is feeling. That's not a good vibe. It's not a good vibe. He's saying that in his way, to the best of his ability, he's trying to help. Souls on the other side, they have a way of representing their compassion, but they don't show worry, they don't show fear because there is none over there. They're watching lives unfold down here. And these lives are lives we chose. He's saying that he's sending love and compassion. His heart breaks. His heart breaks for what's happening. But he said, I want you to understand that she is chained and blindfolded. She cannot break free until she deals with some very, very, very deep fears that she has from her past. Childhood, as far back as childhood. And he's saying that we're trying to help. We're all trying to help you over here. We're trying to arrange things, but know that there is always choice. She has choices of whether she wants to step out of this and get help or not. And the blindfold has to be taken off. The blindfold is fear. Okay. Yeah, this is not good. Hold on to love, hold on to hope, hold on to faith. Try to keep your hope and love and faith and wrap it around you whenever you are around this energy. It will protect you and it will protect your brother. Know that you're not alone and ask for help. We're right here. I cannot tell you whether she will ever change, but if you can love her and know that she's a soul experiencing and learning who has free choice, and try to love her. He's just saying, try to love her with all your heart and try not to look at what she's doing and know that it's her choice to take that blindfold off. Okay. Sorry. I'm so
That
sorry.
was powerful. Yeah, that was powerful. And it's overwhelming. I could feel that myself. It was like,
Yeah, it did not feel good.
yeah,
I mean, his soul felt good and loving and caring. And actually I felt like he wanted to be there to like really physically protect you, but that's not his job now. Uh,
right.
his job is to be up there and to shed love and light on this situation. Have that hope and faith. Have that hope and faith.
Absolutely. All right, Mickey. I pulled a couple of oracles for you. The first one is from the spirit animal oracle, and I pulled rabbit spirit, and that's talking about. It says it's a lucky time, but what it's also talking about is this is a time to be fruitful, to be productive. Um, there are things that you can manifest to change the outcome, to change the vibe, if you want, in your life, within your brother's life, within your family's life. Um, it's very difficult when you're dealing with a very negative
Yeah.
person, um, who is herself. My read of it, listening to Teri, is this is a person who is so miserable and so down on herself that she can't abide anyone else feeling joy. And that's very difficult because then you have to create that joy without her or around her, if you understand what I'm saying. Um, but it says that the intention of this card is that vulnerability is required. And that's where you're at, is in a
Yeah.
vulnerable state. And because of that, spirit is going to be able to work through you to help not only yourself, but to help your brother. Because your dad is going to be working through them. And being there, he's not there physically to stand in front of you, but he's there spiritually to wrap you in the love when you need it, and to wrap your brother in the love when he needs it.
Yeah.
Um, and then from the wisdom of the hidden realms, I pulled the Queen of the Light. It says illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So basically, what this is talking about is this card comes into your life because this is spirit reminding you that you have a Queen of Light who is there as an ally. She's there to light your path as you walk down it. She's there to hug you when you need it. She's there to fill you with love when you're feeling empty. And she also brings an insight she brings an insight to yourself and how to manifest. What is the best way to manifest? How to manifest what you need in your life, and how to help guide your brother to manifest what he needs in his life.
Yeah.
And you start with that by being the light and by working on what you want, not what you don't want. And so that's very important to know the difference in that. You don't want to fill up your time with, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want that. Well, that's all spirit hears. That's all spirit's going to give you. You want to make sure that you put it in such a way that you're talking about what you do want. Thank you for providing me a safe space. Thank you for providing care and love for my brother so that he can heal. You can bring all of that into being. We have the power to do that. It's kind of scary when you really think about it, and then when you accept it, it's like, wow, it's just this easy.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of believing and focusing in on what is the light in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I hope that helped you, Mickey. I hope that
Well,
resonated with you.
yes.
I
Yes.
know it hit me and Teri both pretty hard.
We're sending you much love and light, and
Absolutely.
no, I really do feel good about the changes that are ahead of you.
Yeah,
That you're going to be able to wrap yourself in that love and hope and light, and help your family. So
absolutely. Absolutely. I feel really strongly about that. That
yeah,
was
yeah,
that was a powerful reading. I mean,
it was.
I was trying not to sob. um, okay. Ooh, take a breather. Hypnicity is next.
Ethnicity.
Hello, my darling.
Hi,
Um,
ethnicity.
and would love a message from her dad, Fred.
At-
He passed in 2006.
Ethnicity. I'm getting the feeling you check in with him often.
Yeah,
It's like someone that you meet every week for coffee. That's what I'm feeling like this thing is between you and your dad. I'm getting that just, "Oh, yeah, let's share. Let's share again. Let's get together again. This is great." Okay, he's talking about, wondering. He's wondering something. Hold on. I'm wondering which way you are going to go. Don't know what that means. Help me out, his hypnicity. I'll be watching the live. I'm wondering. Okay. I'm wondering which way you're going to go. It's telling me, okay, so he's telling me that you've got some kind of a decision that you're and I don't feel like this is a tough decision. I feel like this is a joyful decision that you're looking, and when I'm feeling him say, "I'm wondering which way you're gonna go," it's a joyful feeling. It's a curiosity, a happiness. Like I said, sharing, like you meet somebody for coffee once a week, right? You share everything. That's the feeling I'm getting from him right now. I don't know if you're oh, okay, there we go. She's wondering whether she sells her art or do YouTube readings. Great. Ethnicity. Okay. So, yeah, he's right there with you. Let's see what he has to say about that. Okay. So, I don't, he's saying, I don't know why you can't do both. Um,
That's what I
he's
just said.
he seems like a Dick
Do
Van
both.
Dyke kind of guy. Why am I feeling Dick Van Dyke? This is wild. He just wow, what a lovable guy. Is this what your father's like? I mean, he's he's just got that vibe of um wow, a fantastic father and a very dear friend at the same time. That's the feeling I'm getting from him. Okay, she says she's been thinking the same thing. Why can't she do both? Okay, let's get back to Fred. I like this guy. He's adorable. He's just adorable. Is there okay, so he's saying there's something going on in the family. I'm feeling this cup of coffee thing. There's something going on in your family. Um, or his okay. I'm getting like a broader sense of family. So it could be like one of his nieces or nephews or trying to dial it in. He's just wanting me to say that um it's of concern. People are concerned about this situation. Is this okay? Let me see if I can get. There's a great deal of love surrounding this situation. Support. There's a great deal of support. I'm trying to feel whether it's a physical or oh, okay. So a sister. All right. Let's see if that's the there's he's just wrapping it. Okay, so they know that they can use that deep pink for me to show me that deep tender love, and I'm seeing he's just wrapping her up in that deep tender love. This situation requires the highest levels of love and care. And I'm so glad you are there. I'm glad that you have your special gift of sending loving healing energy. He's saying you have a healing energy. He said it comes through your art. Yeah, I'm feeling just this beautiful, gosh, he's kind of showing me like a spa or like a retreat or something. Like that's your energy. Your energy comes through love, joy, peace, happiness, and he's asking you to hang in there. He's saying hang in there with her. You're going to do fine. I'm going to be right by your side. And he's giving me that feeling like you should be doing both. Um and continue sharing your gifts, he says. And know that I am with the family. I am by your side. He's giving me that feeling about Christmas. He's going to be there. He's going to be with you. He will be present with you. And he's looking forward to it. Whew. Wow. Oh my goodness. She wants to open a retreat center. Ah,
That's awesome.
he's so he was good. He was very good at communicating. He just brought it right in. And you're an energy healer. Oh, that's great. Well, our
Well, I
wish
stopped at one card because the message just really hit me. It was like I felt like I didn't need to go any further. I
good,
pulled
good.
here the Rainbow Prince, and it says compensation and perseverance. It says the message here is more than just being compensated for something. It says the message here is that the Rainbow Prince says to keep your sights on the sky after the rainstorms that may have upset your life. Follow your bliss to the pot of gold waiting for you.
Ooh.
Perseverance pays off, and your reward will be greater than you can imagine.
Oh,
So for all of the difficulties and hard times that we all go through, we
Yes.
keep our eye on the goal, keep our eye on the prize, keep our
Yes.
eye on the sky, on nature, spirit, universe, whatever, God, Jesus, whatever it is you believe in and focus on, because they're all correct. None of it's wrong. It's all correct. But you keep your focus on that, and the reward is far greater than anything you can imagine, because that's
Yes.
where they come out and they meet you halfway.
Wow. Yes, absolutely.
And just, it's like,
Beautiful, Sherry. Oh, that gave
wow, I
me
was getting chills off of that.
yeah, that's that love. And I feel this time of year, uh, for many people, and maybe people who aren't even mystical or spiritual or interested in spreading the love and the light, the energy of people during this time of the year is a little bit different. There's just that little feeling of being more caring, more loving. I think it's because of the gift giving, and I'm not saying, how much money you're spending on Aunt Rose, but it's the giving and sharing. And it's also a time, a place marker in our lives, Christmas last year, Christmas this year. It's a wonderful time. And I think the vibrations are raised. And I think that's why miracles happen during this time.
I know so far this year I've received several lovely gifts for Christmas from people
Oh,
that it's like, it just not anybody that you would expect to send you something.
oh,
And it's truly been humbling, because it's like I don't have money to go spend on anybody to reciprocate, and when I say I didn't get y'all anything, and it's like, no, we don't want anything. We
oh,
just
that's,
want to bless you. So
oh,
it's
that's
hard to accept that gift and not feel like you need to pay something in return.
because you're worth it, Sherry.
The true gift is accepting it and letting them be blessed by giving.
That's right.
That's
And
the truth.
you get blessed by receiving. And
Exactly.
that
Too
I think
much.
that kind of a thing, if for some of us, we feel like, oh, we're not worthy, or, because we get down on ourselves sometimes. And to be a gracious receiver, my guides taught me that a while back. Be a
Yeah.
gracious receiver. I used to get embarrassed when people gave me compliments. I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
no,
I
oh no,
still I
can't be
still have
talking
trouble
about
with that sometimes,
yeah. We need to
Um,
let go of that, because that lets that love and reciprocity is the word I'm hearing. That love and reciprocity circulate around, you
yeah,
know?
I
Yeah.
know someone was one day we were reading together, and another reader was just singing my praises, and I just felt so inadequate for what was being said. And in the back of my head, I heard, accept it with grace
Yes.
so that
Yeah.
you're not insulting the giver.
That's beautiful.
And I was like, oh, I never even thought of it that way.
Yeah.
If I say, no, that's not me, well, basically you're calling the other person a liar, and that's an insult,
True.
so
Yeah.
it's learning to accept that, and it's hard,
Mhm.
especially when you grow up always feeling second best. you
Yeah.
know
Oh,
I had real issues with self-esteem due to extended family issues as I grew up.
yes.
My mother, it was never an issue. My mother treated my brother and I like we were the world for her, and that was
Mhm.
very true. Um, but you still pick up the extended family around,
Sure.
and it can mess you up if you let it. It took me a long time to let go of that and just say it's
Good girl. All
their
right.
loss, not mine. So
That's a spiritual growth, and that's a huge one. Loving ourselves it's very huge.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
important. Ah.
Okay. Wow, we've already been at this for an hour.
Yeah.
Um,
Powerful readings today.
yeah, some really powerful readings today. I have a couple left. I don't know if you have any energy left to try to hit them, or if you're. I know I have to be somewhere at a certain time.
Right. I do have energy. However, this guy is outside my door. Somehow he has
Mine's doing
a
the same
internal
thing.
timer. He knows 1 hour like nothing. I mean, I'll be in a show and I'll hear him whine and I'll look up. I'm like, oh my God, it's been an hour. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I gotta let him out. There's
Yeah.
squirrels in my backyard. He's got to
Mine's been over here whining at my feet, like, Mom, I need to go to the bathroom. Mom, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
So I'm
Sherry.
sorry we couldn't get to all
Yeah.
of your questions. Terry,
I will
when are
be
you
on
gonna
tomorrow.
be on again? You're gonna be on tomorrow.
Be on tomorrow. If we missed your question today, I will be on tomorrow at 5 Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, and 2 Pacific. It's going to be a very special solstice, winter solstice.
There you go.
2023.
There you
We're
go.
going to have a wonderful conversation about the winter solstice, and it's very deep and ancient meaning. And then I'll be doing live readings. So
Okay,
if we missed
bring
you
your
today,
questions. Bring your questions to Terry tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Thursday? I have doctor's appointments tomorrow. I won't be online.
bless you. I hope that all goes well.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
my pain management doctor. I have to go and go through all the rigmarole to get my medication so that I can function. That's what happens when you live with ruptured discs and stuff up and
Oh, I'm
down your
sorry.
spine.
Oh,
You know, you learn to deal, you learn to cope, but you
yeah.
know, you gotta go to the doctor on a regular basis so that
You
they
have to
can
do
give
your
you your
part.
medicine.
Yeah.
And that's usually like an all day thing. So I'll probably be catching a lot of the solstice stuff later
Oh,
tomorrow
yeah.
night, in replay for people. And I know that Arthur from Ease Your Mind, he just re-released a remastered guided meditation
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
winter solstice. So
Oh,
you might want to check his channel out
I
and
will
see.
check that out.
And
Awesome. And Mickey, I got to say, Mickey was. She said she was woken up at 6:30 a.m. in Australia to catch this show and get her message.
there
I
you
love.
go.
I love spirit is amazing. I love how spirit works. That's
Absolutely.
wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sherry.
You're welcome, Terry. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being my guest today.
Oh, of
We're
course.
definitely going to have to do this again.
I think we
Uh,
should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll work out a time. It's every now and again I get a day off during the week.
Okay. Well, I really, really enjoyed
Yeah.
reading with you. You're very gifted, and it's
Thank
a
you,
real pleasure
ma'am.
to
So are
finally get
you.
together.
And it's I started getting over my being intimidated with Jean because she kept every month now with Jean, and so it's like, okay, I'm getting it.
She's a
And
wonderful, supportive
she's
person.
helped
It's
she's
beautiful.
helped me a lot with that. So
Yeah.
thank you
Okay.
very much. Thank you to
Everybody in the chat. Oh,
everyone in chat who came and hung out with us. I'm sorry we couldn't get to all your questions. Terry will be on tomorrow. Go to her channel. You can catch her at 4 o'clock Central. Figure from there. And you figure your time where it fits from there. And check in and make sure you get your question in early so you're at the front of the list. And,
all right.
and y'all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Oh,
Happy
blessings to
holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy
let your
Festivus for the
hearts
rest
be
of us,
merry and
whatever.
bright. Yeah, let your hearts be merry and bright. And go spread that love.
That's
Spread
it.
that magic.
That's it. Be cheerful, smile. When you walk by a stranger, say, hey, happy holidays. And just watch them flip out because they won't know what to do. Well,
All right.
thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, everybody who was here.
I honor him.
And I so appreciate it. Y'all mean a lot to me. And y'all have a great holiday season. And I'll see everybody tonight, Sisters of the Mystical Tarot.
Oh,
And
awesome.
Friday night, I got Colleen the Cool Crone and Cleo the Seer coming on. And that's a politics show. We'll be doing just politics. So
Great.
that'll be fun.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Plenty
And
of
we'll go from
politics
there.
going on.
There's all kinds of stuff nowadays.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a great holiday week.
Goodbye, everyone.